Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Let's Play Terraria. In this episode, I would like to start off and update you guys on all of the time-lapse stuff that I've been doing. If you watch carefully, then obviously you'll be able to see basically what's been going on, but I know obviously if it's a time-lapse, it's moving pretty quick. But anyways, so I've still got, or I don't know if I've ever showed you, I've got this mining helmet to provide light, and then I just wear the meteor armor because I like it. I have lucky lava waders, which provides me the ability to walk on water and lava, and grants immunity to fire blocks and 7 seconds of immunity to lava. So it was made from obsidian skull, or an obsidian skull made from obsidian, combined with the water walking boots in order to make the obsidian water walking boots, and then it had to be combined with a lava charm to make the lava waders, so I can actually stand on the lava. So lava, it is still dangerous to me, obviously, because if I go in the lava, I only have a certain amount of time before it starts burning me, but I can walk on it if it's not, like, flooding or anything, so that's cool. As well as I have the jagged frost spark boots, allows flight, super fast running, and extra mobility on ice. I'm pretty sure you might have seen that on an actual video, not a, a time-lapse. But basically, it's the rocket boots mixed with the specter boots mixed with the aglet and anklet of the wind mixed with the ice skates, so that I can run really fast and fly and all that stuff. And then, of course, I still have just the normal flying carpet, feral claws, and tiger climbing gear. As well as, I finally got a GPS, which will show my position and tells the time over here in the corner. I also got a bunch of treasure chests. Well, I didn't really get a bunch of treasure chests, but I mean, I had a bunch of treasure chests, and I actually started, you know, doing stuff with it, organizing everything. I also got this lifeform analyzer, which isn't really that important, but I want to eventually build it up into the cell phone, which is combined with the GPS and fishing stuff and a bunch of other things. And I do actually have these Lucky Cloud in a Bottle stuff and the Jagged Blizzard in a Bottle, which I could use in place of like the feral claws or maybe the climbing gear, but I don't think I really want to. I might actually switch out the feral claws with the obsidian rose. Reduces the damage taken from touching lava. And then I think that's it. I mean, the shackle plus 1 damage. I mean, defense and all that. I'm pretty sure you guys saw the imp staff. Oh yeah, also I dug out this big cliff. Well, not really cliff. I mean, I dug that out and sort of leveled this out in order just to get sort of a cleaner area right here. I do want to eventually dig this out more, as well as on here there's like little booster pad things. Hold on, if I get on here, then it boosts me along. I'm moving quickly and stuff. And then, unfortunately, on this track that I'm building, these things are here. So, yeah. I'm gonna need to get into hard mode and break these before I can really continue it, because it stops my progress. And I want it to be right at this surface level, this, at this height or depth or whatever. Just because it's like right at the level surface and all that. So anyways, so that's a thing. And then let's see, if I go to my map, you can see over here that the second meteor landed right around here where the cursor is, and then I just dug down a big hole, mostly because I wanted to see right where that layer was, that surface layer. I wanted to dig down and see where that was, and then probably just, you know, dig the tunnel both ways or whatever. I didn't do anything else with the jungle aside from that other time-lapse where I showed off the jungle, and I do kind of want to dig out that portion, that side right there, to make it a full, you know, rectangle or whatever. I still haven't really explored, like walked over here to the right. I did come over here though for the treasure chest, I think, at some point. I don't remember when I did that. Oh, that's right, that was with the gravitation potion probably. But anyway, still haven't done anything else with the beehive area. I do want to go through and look through that again. And then it was over here. There was a little house with the treasure chest here where I found the lava charm. And then there's some rails that I want, or a minecart track that I want to eventually just dig out so that I have more minecart stuff to put here. I do want to build a bigger house. I'm thinking of building either a vertical vertical tower to just make one big tower to put all my NPCs in, or I might make it like 3 buildings wide or 3 rooms wide and all that. Maybe a pyramid of some sort. But anyways, I've also been sort of extending my tunnel down into the underworld, widening it out a bit, and then I was also digging this out as sort of like a little arena, even though I can't really do much. Oh look, a tombstone's down there. And then I was just kind of exploring through here, getting a sense of where the wall of flesh is going to be coming through. And then, of course, right here is the edge, where you might have seen during the time lapse, I was fighting one of those voodoo demon things, and it dropped the guide voodoo doll without me intending for it to do that, and then it landed in the lava, and I had to fight the wall of flesh. And I got about right here, so yeah, I didn't get that far before it killed me. And then let's see, I also started digging out, is this it? Yeah, the dungeon right here. I dug out the top layer, dug out that square, and then I was just going to start digging down. And then eventually I would like to dig out the entire dungeon, but that's going to take a very long time now that I'm really looking at it. At least dig down into like, down to here, where like it really starts getting into the dungeon. But yeah, I actually do want to go through the dungeon more and get some more items and stuff. I might wait till after hard mode or something. See, that's the thing, like I want to get into hard mode so I can get like the wings and the higher tier crafting equipment and tools and armor and stuff like that. But I also don't want the harder enemies, and like I don't want the corruption, the Crimtane to spread. I mean, it's already invading my snow area, which is kind of sad because I like the snow. But and then I mean, I guess there might be another island right there, or something. Maybe up there or whatever. But yeah, I kept trying to find a horseshoe in like another world or something. And I do want to go through and actually dig out the ocean a little bit more eventually. But yeah, what am I doing? This is just sort of an update video to show you guys what I've been doing throughout the what's it called? Throughout the time lapses. So I've got Star Fury, the Rotted Fork, Yo-Yo, Cascade, Artery, Hurtful Valor, Ruthless Blue Moon, Enchanted Boomerang. I've got 3 Demon Scythes. None of these are actually good though. I've got the Ice Boomerang. I got some Javelins, which is kind of interesting. Let's see. Why does my it feels like there's input delay, which is really weird. Got some random pieces of furniture. Oh, that's right. I also fought the King Slime, so I got the Solidifier, as well as like some other stuff. Where is it? Yeah, the Slime Gun. I've got some Platinum Orb just because of going into a different world and stuff. I've got some suspicious looking eyes. Don't really feel like fighting it right now, especially because it seems like there's some delay, some input delay or whatever. So yeah, I was thinking maybe I could do some Wall of Flesh multiplayer. I don't know, I'm not sure if I want to specifically stream this game, or if I can just like let you guys know when I'm going to be playing it and then we can all play it together or something. The issue with that is that I'm obviously recording this like way in advance, or at least a few days in advance, because right now for me it's July 28th, Tuesday that I'm recording this. So I'm not entirely sure when this is going to go up. I think it's going to go up on Friday, maybe Monday, I don't remember. But that's why all the time lapse, like I fast forward super fast throughout that time lapse because that was hours and hours of digging that I was fast forwarding through, and across multiple days. So I didn't just sit down and play for 10 hours or whatever all at once, but it was quite a long time that I was playing, doing all that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about if you want me to go through the dungeon a little bit more before I go into hard mode, or you know, I mean, I do enjoy going through and doing all my digging projects on the time lapse, but then the issue with that is then I'm not really making any progress at all. I'm just digging stuff out, and especially hypothetically, if I did dig out the entire dungeon, and then there was just no more dungeon in this world, I would have to go to a different world to get some different items. Like, I know there's NPCs or bosses or something that has to do with other stuff in the dungeon and all that, so I can't completely dig out the jungle yet either, but yeah, so if you guys want to do multiplayer stuff, I know I haven't been streaming in a long time, and I really need to get back to that, but you know, it's up to you guys what you think about multiplayer stuff, or if I should just, you know, get on with it and actually fight the wall of flesh and move on and everything. Because I do kind of want the Hellstone armor, but that does take a little bit more time of actually getting all that Hellstone. I think I still need like 15 or 20 bars of it, meaning I still need like 60 more pieces of ore, which, I mean, with the lava waders and all that, it really shouldn't be that bad, and I could probably make some obsidian skin potions. I might have one or two, so I mean, I could just get some more Hellstone armor, maybe get a different weapon, because by using the Hellstone armor I wouldn't have infinite mana. I mean, I could go through the dungeon, look up some stuff. I do kind of want the bee armor, because then I can get like 3 hornets, I think, at least 2, to fight with me, if I do it correctly. The only issue is that then, you know, I don't have as strong of a defense if I'm just using the bees or whatever. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. If you want to help me get the bee armor, then that'd be cool to, if either you know where your queen bee is in your world, or if you want to gather the items with me or for me in order to summon the queen bee, and then we could just summon it and fight it a couple times, because I need to fight it like at least 3 times, if not like 4 or 5, in order to get enough of the materials to make a full set of bee armor, as well as the bee summoning item thing. Yeah. And then I don't think I could, well, I mean, maybe I could get like 1 bee and 1 demon summon, I'm not sure, but yeah. And I'm gonna have to fight the wall of flesh multiple times as well, so if you guys want to do a bunch of fighting the wall of flesh like all together, preferably if you have armor and weapons around my level, don't just come in and totally destroy him with the N tier most amazing weapons ever. Try to be a little bit closer to my level, but obviously since there's not an actual level system in this game, it can be kind of hard to determine how close you are to my skills and whatnot. Not that, you know, I'm so good or whatever, but plus I don't even know how many of you that are watching this actually have the game and would want to play with me. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. I'm trying to think of like what else to talk about. What else? Other accessories and stuff that I would want. I mean, I think if you guys were to get wings and then just bring them into my world and give it to me, I could use wings outside of hard mode, which would be helpful, because then I wouldn't take fall damage. But see, that's another thing. Like, I'm trying to find a horseshoe so that I don't take fall damage, but then like once I get into hard mode, I'm gonna get wings pretty quickly, at least as soon as I can, and then that's just not gonna be an issue anymore. So I don't know, I feel like the horseshoe is not as important right now, especially if I'm going to be in the underworld and I'm going to be walking on the lava, because that negates fall damage when you land on or in liquids, basically, so that's pretty nice. Let's see what else. I have a magic mirror now, so I don't need to use recall potions. I think that's it. There's no other items or accessories and stuff. I do eventually want to get like the N tier yo-yo, but I don't really feel like using any yo-yos up until then. Oh, also fishing. Fishing is something that I haven't done at all ever, because I don't really understand exactly how it's supposed to work. Like what the requirements are for what kind of body of water that you're supposed to fish in, and if you have to buy bait and lures and stuff. So if you guys either want to just help me out with that by telling me how that all works, or if there's like a helpful article thing on the wiki, because I know there is a wiki, and I've been looking up a bunch of stuff on the Terraria wiki, so spoilers are not a big deal to me anymore about this game, since I've just been looking up everything. If you want, you could just like fish for me and then give me the accessories that that you get for fishing, like all the fish finder stuff, because I want to make that cell phone, even though it'll be a ton of information that I really don't need. I mean, just the GPS is enough for me. I don't really need the cell phone, but I just think it'd be kind of cool to have it. And I really like that it can just be in your inventory, and you don't really need to equip it as an accessory for it to actually work or whatever. But anyway, so I guess I will just end this episode off since I'm not really doing anything. Just a little bit of an update to let you guys know what I've been up to between episodes and all that. I could try using boulders on the wall of flesh. I feel like that would just kill me though. I'm not very good at surviving those things. But anyways, so yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.